And that brings us in. It's a little bit out of order, but that brings us in from the tweet from Richard Hart. We got one of the rare tweets from Richard Hart. Talking about Pulsechain launch, talking about the upcoming launch of Pulsechain. We got at Richard Hartwin. I'm sure you're following him, but if you're not, follow him. Follow me, like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, subscribe to the email newsletter in the description below. Pulsechain.com, working on mods to Lighthouse, prerequisite for Beacon Chain Explorer. Similar to what was done to make Prism work with our larger integers, which don't fit in their standard unit slots. Also more AMM fix. Unless you're a dev, it's all gibberish. Yeah, very true. But obviously, every day that passes, it gets closer. Updates. If there's an update, I could derive from that. I do derive from that it is very close. I think I don't think if it was like that far down the road still, I don't think he'd be tweeting updates like that. I think he'd just be pretty much what he's been for the past couple of months, not saying much. So I think this is a very good sign. If you want the translation, we got KDP crypto, Pulsechain update in layman's terms. Devs are porting over tools from ETH, meaning transporting tools from ETH. This tooling is for supporting explorers and client endpoints. Standard procedure. Final fixes to AMM and forked over liquidity harvesting bot to make PulseX the most liquid DEX. So we are close. There you go. Okay, so we are close. I hope so. I would agree with that. And we got Havid Hex at Havid Hex on Twitter. Go follow her. Go follow her there. Great stuff. It sounds like Richard is working on modifications to the Lighthouse Ethereum client to make it compatible with the Beacon chain, which is a key component of the Ethereum 2.0 upgrade. Go like that. Go retweet that. Then we got the Beacon chain is a new blockchain that will serve as the backbone of the Ethereum 2.0 network, and it will allow for the creation of shard chains, which will allow for Ethereum network to scale and process more transactions per second. There you go. Testnet v3 could be out soon. The last one before launch. I think it is soon. So it's a new blockchain, the Beacon chain, which creates for shard chains. There you go. Good to see updates. And then if you're still hopeless, if you're still thinking that Pulsechain is never going to launch, we got from Havid Hex. People waited 7 years for ETH 2.0 to launch, still demand at launch. People waited 2 years for Hex to launch, meaning still demand, meaning people still want to buy it. People waited 2 years for Hex to launch as well, still demand at launch. People are now waiting 2 years for Pulsechain to launch, still demand at launch. Probably, stats don't lie, probably more demand than ever. So there you go there. Probably more demand than ever. More people are waiting because not only the people that sacrifice for Pulsechain, the people that heard about it later and want to buy, like myself, that have been onboarded to Hex, are waiting eagerly for Pulsechain to launch. So yes, demand is greater than ever. And I think the longer he waits, I mean, there will be a threshold where it gets too long, where people are just maybe give up, but I don't think that's for a while. And I think the more he waits, the more demand increases, or it certainly seems that way. We got 45 watching. Do me a favor, if you are enjoying the show, please hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to the Furu Finance newsletter for exclusive content. The Furu Finance weekly newsletter sent out every Friday. And consider emailing me, furufinance@gmail.com, for a one-on-one session, a non-financial advice, educational, cryptocurrency, blockchain, wealth strategy, anything you want to talk about, Richard Hart ecosystem, anything. Send me an email. We can make that happen. Just got off a great one today.